fringe just looks... Hello amigos, welcome back to another vlog. I thought I'd pick up my camera today because I have quite a fun day ahead. I am meeting my friend Hayley for brunch, which I'm really looking forward to. I haven't seen her in a few weeks, so it'll be really nice to catch up with her. And then I am going to see one of my friends who is in my musical theatre course, Rose. She got COVID a few days before our performance, so she couldn't actually perform with us, but the organisation that we did our course with very kindly put her in another group, a group that had started a few weeks after us. So her performance is today, and a whole host of us from the course are getting together to go and support her. So I'm really excited because I haven't seen a few of them since we finished, I think, so 3 weeks ago maybe. So that'll be really, really nice. And then I think we may go to the theatre cafe after. There's an event in the evening, so I don't know if we're going to make it there before the event, or if the theatre cafe is even open actually. But that'll be really, really fun as well. So I thought I would vlog and take you along with me. I'm also wearing, so my sister has lent me this skirt. I'm just going to show you because it is stunning. And it's, you can't really see, but it is, oh, it's not straight. It's like kind of different lengths at the bottom as well, so I'm very happy about that. But the sun is shining today in London and it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm very excited. I also briefly wanted to chat about a new book that I'm reading. So I finished reading With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher on Friday night after I saw her at her book signing, which was amazing. We had a really lovely conversation about the book and about life, and I gave her a big squeeze. She asked me if she could give me a hug because I said some very nice things about her book, and she got really happy and asked if she could give me a hug, and I was like, can I give you a hug? But yeah, so anyways, I finished reading With This Kiss. I absolutely loved it. I was kind of hesitant to pick it up because I'm going to do another video where I go through the books that I read this month in detail, but basically I was quite hesitant to pick it up because I absolutely love Carrie, and she's incredible, and she's really helped me. She's kind of helped me pluck up the courage to be a little bit braver in life and do what makes me happy and just be myself. And I've seen her in Cinderella a few times and she's just breathtaking. So I was a bit nervous to pick up one of her books because I did literature at university. I eat books for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Books mean a lot to me. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be disappointed. But anyways, I decided to read it and I thought it was great. It was one of those books that you can just pick up and sail through really, really quickly. It was really easy to read. I really enjoyed her writing style as well. And I loved the characters. I thought all the characters were quite developed. I'll get into more detail in another video, but I really enjoyed that. And then I picked this up. This is a book recommendation from my friend Hayley, and I am now going to start my Regency binge. Now on Amazon, if you look up this book, I think it still says this, but it says for the fans of Bridgerton. I'm a fan of Bridgerton. I read all the books before the series came out, and I am on page 94, so I started this yesterday and I'm loving it so far. I think it's great. There is definitely a similarity between the language used here and the language used in Bridgerton, and I don't know if that's, I think it's probably like a Regency era thing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. It is one of 3 books. So there's Bringing Down the Duke, and then there is, I'm staring at it right now, which is why I'm looking down, Portrait of a Scotsman, and then A Rogue of One's Own. So I'm excited to kind of get through these, and then I will be reading some Jane Austen, which I'm very, very excited about because I've read quite a lot of Austen, but I haven't, that's when I was younger, and I don't think I fully appreciated it then. So I've got Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, and Emma that I want to get through. And then there are a few others that are on my list as well, but those are the first three. I also, and this isn't in keeping with the Regency theme, but I also want to reread this in the next few weeks. I know that I can read this in a day, because this is one of my favourite books, and the series is coming out on Hulu, I want to say May 8th, but that might be completely wrong, but beginning or middle of May the series is coming out, and I think it's being produced by the same producers as Normal People, which is also by Sally Rooney. I have read Normal People and I've read Conversations with Friends, and I absolutely love both of them. Sally Rooney is one of my favourite authors, and those two books are two of my favourite books. I loved the series Normal People. I think it was 8 episodes. I thought it was so well cast, so well written. The characters were exactly what I had imagined when reading the book. So I'm really, really excited for this to come out, but I do want to reread the book before I see the series. So we'll be reading this in the next week or two as well. I might read that in addition to this one, which I don't know how I feel about, maybe not. I'm also listening to an audiobook, so I find it nice to listen to audiobooks when I go on my runs. So I'm listening to a very different kind of theme to what I'm reading right now, but War Doctor, Surgery on the Front Line by David Knott. Is that there? So I'm listening to that as well. That's obviously, again, very different kind of to what I've been reading lately, but I do really enjoy reading that sort of stuff, and so far I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm listening to it whenever I go out for a walk or a run. So yeah, anyways, I feel like I've been talking for a really long time. I'm going to finish getting ready and then head out to meet Hayley, and I will catch up with you later. Obviously great. So I had a really lovely time with Hayley. It was really nice to catch up. The place we went to was really, really lovely. It's like this little French, I don't know what to call it, like, I don't know, it's a little French place, and they do pastries and like breakfast stuff, and it was really, really lovely. Like, it just looks very cute. But yeah, and then we went into few shops, went into Waterstones, and then I dropped her off at the station, went into Boots to buy a few, Jesus Christ, a few bits and bobs, and now I'm going to my parents to just say hi to my dad, because I haven't seen him in a while, and give Milo a massive cuddle, and then I'll be heading to Marylebone to meet up with the group, and then head over for the performance, which I'm really excited about. So I will vlog once I get to my parents, because, you know, Milo deserves some screen time as well. Excuse the hair. It's great to have a fringe when you live in a windy city, but Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't had one of these since I was in the US, and I think there is one Dunkin' Donuts in London, and it just happens to be where I'm meeting my friends before we go see Rose's show. So Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have, usually I'd get like a soy milk with vanilla, but I tried the coconut milk and it's actually really good, so that's what I'm having. I also need to stop vlogging from like this angle. There we go. So unflattering. So look how cute. They ticked off positive energy. Another thing that I want to say about the whole Dunkin' Donuts situation is I've gotten used to coffee being like really expensive. Like cheapest is going to be $2.70, sometimes £4 depending on where you go, and this was $2.50 and it's pretty big, and it's with like not quote unquote normal milk, but not cow's milk, so coconut milk, so they usually charge you more for. So very impressed, Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my god, where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing this? No, don't tell me, don't tell me. I'm so determined.
Are you taking a picture of us looking at the lights?
It's the next day. I feel like I'm getting into the habit of this, but I have a very good excuse. Update. I think the last clip you saw was my friends at the picture house in Piccadilly as we were leaving. So after we saw Rose's performance, we walked from Marylebone to Piccadilly and we stopped at the picture house to have a bite on our way to the theatre cafe, but just ended up staying there for hours just chatting, and it was so lovely. I love those people so much, and I haven't known them for very long, but I feel like we've been through a lot together, we've shared a lot. I've been more vulnerable in front of them than I've been in front of like a lot of my close friends who I've known for a while, bearing my soul singing a really emotional song in front of these people, and they're just so lovely, and it's just so nice to be around like-minded people who are just so different and are doing completely different things with their lives, but are just lovely, genuine people. So that was really lovely. And then also, I am so sorry, I look horrendous, and it's because I've had about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, which has not happened in a very, very long time. If you know me, you know that I get at least 7 hours of sleep every single day without fail. But, and I'll get to this for a very important reason, I went to bed very late last night and I was meant to have a meeting at 7:30, but that didn't happen. A little bit annoyed about that, but I've done quite a lot of work between now and then. It's currently 8:30. I have made a coffee, but we only have like the really gross coffee capsules left, so this is less than perfect. But it's still caffeine, which I very much need. So basically yesterday on my way home, I got a phone call from my sister. I actually got loads of texts because I missed her call when I was still with my group of friends, and I got I looked at my phone and had like frantic messages saying call me now, like emergency, and my initial reaction was, oh my goodness, something has happened. Phoned my sister, and my sister just kind of showed me her hand, and I was like, hang on, what? She had a ring on her finger. So my sister's engaged, which is very, very exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit shocked. It was quite unexpected, just because I thought I would have known before. But yeah, I'm very, very happy for both of them. I feel like our my family is growing, and it's going to be really lovely to have a big brother. Well, technically not a big brother, technically a younger brother, but a brother. So I'm very happy for them. But that's essentially why I went to bed really late, because I got home and we just talked, and it was really lovely. And they were kind of calling up friends, family members. My parents took it a lot better than I thought they would, particularly my dad, because my dad's very emotional when it comes to my sister, and he was very happy. I don't think he cried, I don't think he had a tantrum. So that was, it was very, very lovely. So we are celebrating this evening after we all kind of finish work. I'm very, very tired. You know when you are so tired that you kind of feel a little bit delirious and unstable? Yes. So yeah, my sister's now engaged. Her ring is beautiful. They are beautiful together, and I'm very, very happy for both of them. Nothing's really changing, because they live together and they, you know, have like such a beautiful dynamic to their relationship, such a beautiful partnership. Nothing's really changing, it's just more kind of formalized, which I think is great. So yeah, so that's an update. Not my personal update, but an update. The other thing that happened was my necklace broke, and this is really upsetting because I love my necklace, and it's for the, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to it, but it's a rose gold chain and it has an emerald in like a rose gold setting, and it's beautiful and it's really dainty and I love it so much. It's something that I bought myself when I kind of started doing well in my career as like a present from me to me. And yesterday I kind of, it was in my shirt and I just kind of went like this to take it out, and it snapped, like from here it snapped. So that's really upsetting, and I'm going to try sending it back because I've only had it for, I got it when I was in this flat, so it's been less than a year and a half, and there's like a whole warranty thing on it, so I'm gonna try send it back and see if they can fix it for me. But I'm now wearing this not very lovely necklace just because I feel like I have to have something around my neck. But anyways, it's Monday. I have a very, very busy day today. I have a very busy week, and on Saturday we are off very early in the morning. We're off to Wales. Myself, Gal, Jay, Dania, Tala, who are two of our very close friends, and Stan, who's Tala's boyfriend. We are all going, and our friend, we are all going to Wales, so that's going to be really, really fun, and I'm really happy that I have that kind of trip to look forward to this week. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit stressed about this week just because I have such a packed day today, and then we've got like celebratory drinks at ours this evening to celebrate Gal and Jay. And then tomorrow I've got another really full day, and then I've got, I'm seeing Bonnie and Clyde in the evening. Very excited about that. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I haven't got anything planned in the evening. My parents want to do a dinner at their house, just kind of celebrate Gal and Jay's engagement. So there's a lot happening this week, in addition to a very heavy work week, particularly because I'm not going to be here on Monday. So Monday is bank holiday in the UK, and I don't usually celebrate or take bank holidays off, because when you work in an online startup, it doesn't really, like, bank holidays aren't really a thing. But because we're going away, I am taking that Monday off because we're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Wales. So it just means that in order to kind of make sure everything's going to be okay on Monday when I'm not here, I kind of have to compensate for that and have a little bit of a heavier work week. So yeah, anyways, that's an update. Yesterday I had the best day. It was a day filled with amazing people, spending time with just the nicest people, chatting about books and life and theatre and how to live your life, how not to live your life, just like really deep kind of genuine conversations, which I love. Plus food, going to see a show like Rose's performance, lots of walks in the sunshine, and a lot of reading. That was very attractive, you know, plant into the camera. This book is so good. I am halfway now, so I'm on page 175 and I'm absolutely loving it. I think, I keep saying this, and this is probably not a great thing to say, I feel like I should have been born in Regency England, minus the whole women as property sexism situation. However, the way that men and women kind of interact, and the whole kind of like balls and all of that, I just love that so much. Although that kind of goes against like how women were treated then, is obviously something that I'm not okay with at all, but the kind of romance and dynamic between men and women, I love. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Hopefully I'll have time to read some of this today. I'm in a very I'm at a point, kind of a pivotal point in the storyline, where it could either go two ways, and depending on what way kind of that storyline is taken, I'm really nervous, because I really like the kind of two characters who are kind of developing this bizarre like relationship that's kind of unheard of. Like they can't be together because one of them is a duke and is like has the highest ranking in society, and the other one is a bluebird, and blue stocking, and she is kind of the opposite. Like she's from kind of she has a really low rank in society. She is one of the first women to be studying at Oxford University. She's part of like the women's suffrage movement. And meanwhile we've got the Duke, who is he's kind of very conservative. He's currently trying to support the Tories in their campaign to kind of elevate the Prime Minister and make sure that the current Prime Minister stays in power and wins the next election. So there's a kind of a lot of conflict going on. But anyways, I digress. I'm really excited about finishing this book, and then I've got 2 more in this series, which but yeah, I'm really excited to do kind of a book review where I can just chat about the books that I've read in April in a few weeks. But anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you have stayed till the very end, thank you so much. Sending you a lot of love from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, or if it's the evening, I hope you've had an amazing day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.